Before you criticize or turn your back on Wizkid, let me explain to you 6 reasons he's behaving weird lately. Wizkid, who has always been loved by everyone and became popular with Afrobeat, lost his mom recently. His mom has always been the most important person in his life. But not long after the loss, he started acting weird. He used to be very reserved and only expressed himself mostly through his music. But now, he's very talkative and just says so many random, sometimes meaningless or immature things. Recently, he started talking down on his fans and raining abusive words and insults on them. He told them that he was no longer an Afrobeat artist and he doesn't care if they supported him or not. He even said that he was going to be singing Indian songs now. But this guy is an African, so which one is Indian song again? Well, Wizkid seems to be experiencing a significant change in his behavior following the loss of his mother. A lot of people believe that his biting mother he can chew now, when he shaded hours ago the one and only Don Jazzy, who is known to be a very peaceful and reserved person in the industry. To make matter worse, Davido has recently become his tiger generator as this dragging has become personal. However, while I cannot diagnose specific conditions Wizkid might be going through as a result of losing his mom, because of course I'm not a medical personnel, we can discuss some possible explanations based on life experiences, and here are 6 of them. Number 1 is grief and bereavement. Wizkid is probably going through stages of grief and bereavement. Losing a loved one, especially a close family member like a mother, can trigger intense grief and emotional distress. Wizkid's inconsistent and impulsive behaviors could be a manifestation of grief. Grief is the deep sadness and emotional pain people feel when they lose something or someone important to them. Grief can affect both thoughts and actions, leading to confusion, anger, and doing things without a second thought. The number 2 reason Wizkid might be behaving this way is called complicated grief. Some individuals experience complicated grief, which can make them experience longer than usual and extreme mourning. Complicated grief goes beyond the typical grieving, which I first mentioned, and it may lead to the person showing disruptive behaviors, just like Wizkid is doing so far, not caring about his legacy and hard work. Wizkid's extreme reactions and sudden changes in personality might align with this condition called complicated grief. The third reason is known as adjustment disorder. Adjustment disorder is when someone has a hard time dealing with a stressful event, like a big change or loss, and it makes them feel very sad, upset, or act differently than usual, to the extent that they can't adjust to the new reality of life. Losing a loved one can disrupt an individual's ability to cope with daily life. Adjustment disorder occurs when someone struggles to adapt to significant change in life. Symptoms include mood swings, impulsive behavior, and difficulty concentrating. The fourth reason is called mania or hypomania. Wizkid's increased talkativeness, impulsive behaviors, and gigantic plans like singing Indian songs resemble mania or hypomania. These are associated with bipolar disorder or related conditions. However, a thorough evaluation by a mental health professional is necessary for an accurate diagnosis to be able to determine if these recent behaviors have anything to do with mania or hypomania. The last reason is personality change. Wizkid's sudden shift from being reserved to being outspoken and abusive might indicate underlying personality changes. Grief can sometimes trigger a change in someone's personality traits. So in summary, Wizkid's behavior appears to be a complex response to the loss of his mother. It's essential for him to seek professional help to understand and manage these changes effectively. Grieving counseling and mental health support can provide valuable guidance during this challenging time. For Wizkid, his huge fan base, known as the FC, is major asset to his career. And whatever could make him insult them and talk to them that he doesn't care about them, they know that thing must really be affecting him beyond what most of us can understand. Besides, his willingness to jeopardize the relationship he has built for years, such as his respect for someone like Don Jazzy, is another reason to be worried.